So that window that has opened up tonight, that 1 hour you meditated, when that window opened up for a little bit, I found a little peace inside there. Every so often it was giving you a little glimpse of that self. It was very peaceful. And the more it spreads out, the larger it gets, the more you're going into this meditation and realizing the self. Now you can read in books about this self we're talking about, relating about this here Christ is inside of us, and have all the book knowledge there is in it. You can end up being a great priest and understand all these words of the self and memorize them. But that's not enough. You've got to experience it. And when the experience happens of this your true self, this experience brings out this knowledge of the self. And the knowledge starts growing. The meditation gets stronger and stronger and stronger. You'll be able to sit for 1 hour when this experience happens. That's the knowledge is coming through, who the self is. Once you get to a point of sitting for this 1 hour, you can reach this your bliss of being one with the self. It's like you're having this self and you're relating who this self is as a body, and it's me, it is I, and then all of a sudden it dissolves. And it keeps on dissolving into the true self. Like taking a salt baby, a salt doll, and dunking it into the water. What happens to it? The salt dissipates and turns into the water. That's what happens when you keep meditating and going into this self. It starts joining in with this real self, this big self. This self that has no beginning or ending. The largest ocean there is. That's self. So what we want to do is to bring out more and more of this self. For inside that self is that part that's not egotistic. It's not selfish, but it's selfless. And it gives and gives and gives and gives. And the cup keeps on filling up. Something keeps on helping it to build, to give. And this is the greatest gift you can give somebody, is come to the realization who the self is. So what we want to do is start meditating and do this as important as brushing your teeth, as important as your meals to feed your body. You'll be feeding the soul to start coming that self. Make a habit of it. Anything is worthwhile. It's going to be hard, it seems like, at first. So you got to make a new habit. Make that habit of finding a time every day to sit in this here quiet room that you have, wherever it is, and start recognizing the self. Start experiencing the self. Let the self out. It will happen. If you more and more you practice, it all will happen. You'll get into it. Finally, it comes easy to meditate. And if you miss one day, you'll see it's a difference. It's just like if you're eating every day and all of a sudden you miss one meal. You go, oh, am I hungry? Or you're hungry for this God, and you're hungry for this self. And that's what's going to happen. I hope maybe next year I'll come back and we'll be sitting here and be all levitating. Because we're coming out one self. One thing great about this self is that anything is possible. Once you come that self, the power of healing can get very strong. You raise people from the dead. Look what Jesus did. You know? He was that self. He is the Christ. And yet he told us that Christ is inside each one of us. What does that mean? The true self is in us. So us wake up. Us get out of this dream of this illusion and thinking that the world is spinning around us, and recognize it is all the oneness. It is all the self. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace.